Ulivinaka, Talafalava, Malalele, and Kia ora family. Welcome back to the Nesian Money Show. My name is Joe Swami, and as you all know, we're all about helping the Pasifika community in the areas of money and finance. We're really passionate about helping navigate a Pasifika family or a business's journey in these areas, and today we're very privileged to be able to secure the time of a good friend of mine, Mike Lal, to share a little bit about his journey, owning a concrete business and a gym as well. So yeah, today we're going to pick his brains and to be able to inspire somebody. And I want to thank you, Michael, for coming on today, and appreciate your time, man. So we have a lot of conversations outside of this, the podcast or the show here, where we're always talking about ideas or some of the issues around financial literacy within our community and how we can help better it, as a collective. Thanks, Michael. Thanks for coming on, and welcome, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's actually a privilege to be asked to be on a show, awesome. Especially about finance. That's my goal. My goal is financially educate my kids, educate myself.
Beautiful.
Yeah, to be in the show with you. It's an honor. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Thank you, Mike. Mike, I guess we'll just start a little bit about your background, your upbringing, where you grew up, where you went to school, and a little bit of a story, just a brief or an overview of
Yeah, so I'm born in Australia, then moved to Fiji when I was, still a baby.
Yeah.
Came back to Australia. Actually, we got born in Australia. My parents got deported back to Fiji. Then the coups in the 80s, my mum and dad decided it's time to get out of there. So my dad left Fiji, went to New Zealand. So I was away from my dad for about maybe 2 years. Then my dad got me and my sister, because we were born here, as bait.
Yeah. Oh.
To get my sister and my mum to come to Australia.
Yeah.
Then probably lived without my mum for another 2 years without my dad, 2 years without my mum.
Wow.
Yeah. So can't speak Indian, I speak broken Hindi, Fijian, can't speak Fijian. Yeah. Grew up here. So my dad did night shifts. Dad did night shifts. School English. Yeah. After school. Yeah. The Aussie couple looking after us.
Oh. Wow.
So the language wasn't there. Moved around a lot.
Yeah. What age did you get your parents get? What were you when your parents got deported, or were you born?
No, I was born because we were born here in Australia.
Yeah.
So I don't know when we went back. I was still a baby. Yeah. Came back when I was 7.
Came back to here. Oh,
came back to Australia when I was 7.
Do you remember much about Fiji, when you till 7?
It's funny as you get older, you seem to remember more.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I do remember Fiji. I love going there. So we try to go every year, every second year, go back. Yeah. I still call it home because a lot of Indian Fijians are there. Yeah. Yeah. To me, that's my people.
Yes.
But Australia is my real home.
Yep. Where did you go to school?
School? Funny story about school.
Yeah.
I went to possibly 6 different primary schools.
Wow.
So Fiji being one, come to Australia. But my dad was here, we moved around a lot, looking for cheaper rent.
Yeah.
My mum came, moved again, cheaper rent. Till she bought out West Pendle Hill. She finally, so her goal was, which funnily enough it rubbed off for me, was to buy herself a house. Yeah. That was the main goal, to buy herself a house, and she ended up buying a house.
Yeah, what gave her that drive, you think? Having such, being unstable, being deported back and then come back and then have that drive, maybe, what gave her that drive, you reckon?
I think her family, her love for us.
Yeah, wow.
She was a hard worker.
Yes.
She's retired now. My dad's been ill. When he was alive, he was ill for a long time. Mm-hmm. So she was the breadwinner. She's very strong.
Yeah, awesome. Is she heavy in her faith, or she?
My mum's Hindu.
Yeah.
I'm Christian.
Yeah.
She practiced.
family,
She practiced, yeah.
Yep. Okay, cool. Tell us a little bit about your wife. You're married to a very popular Fijian sort of family. Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us.
That's another funny story.
Yeah. Okay.
See, it's amazing. They say, be careful what you ask for, yeah? So when we left Fiji because of racism in the 80s, the coups, yeah?
Yes, the kids, yeah.
And at a young age, 7 years old, 8 years old, didn't really know. I didn't know about white people or Chinese or anything.
Wow.
It just, to me, it was just the Fijians and the Indians.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I came here, it was a shock to me. But at a young age, I told myself, man, I'm going to marry a Fijian girl.
Yeah.
So my kids won't feel racism.
Wow.
So in Fiji, if there's different races, like as well.
Yeah, explain it, man.
Yeah, so you got the some people consider the terms racist, but I don't. Just like labeling people so we know what we're talking about. Yeah. So you got the Kalomas, who are half Fijian, half white. You got the Kandias, who are the Indians, and then you got the Kavitis, who are the Fijians. So that I didn't even know. So my wife's Kaloma.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't even think of that race when I was young. See.
Yeah. So, me too. Even, yeah.
Yeah. So my kids now, if you put all those races together, they got white blood, European blood, Indian blood. It's just totally mixed.
Yeah.
So my kids won't feel racism.
Yeah. So Alan's from the Whippy family. They're from where are they from?
Yeah, they're from Wainunu, Savasava.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Nice place there.
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
Beautiful place.
Yeah.
They got British blood and American blood.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
And you got a handful of kids there. You got 5 children, man. How do you do it with a busy business? And
my kids, I got 5 kids. My kids are my drive.
Yeah,
I do. See, I have my Fs. My first F is my faith.
Yeah.
Then my faith, my fitness, my family, my finance.
Yeah, beautiful.
So my growth, financial journey that I'm going through, it's for my kids.
Beautiful. Yeah, man. I think that's probably the driver that I'm starting to notice because I'm in the homeland. I've been in the homeland business for a while, and I've never really known how to deliver why home ownership is important for us as a community. I've always been a very technical person, so you need a home because this is how much it's going to make you or whatever. But now I'm really starting to understand, even as I get older and as I've got kids and more people that I talk to like yourselves, that the driver is family. That's all. We want financial stability so that our family don't have to worry about working factory jobs or 100%. Not having healthcare or not, these simple basic things that we take for granted now is really why, making sure your finances are strong and healthy is the reason why we're doing it. So yeah, man, I'm starting to now get it more. It's good.
It's just not your finance. The finance for me is the last on my list.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
It's just it's just like
family.
the family, your lifestyle, your whole life's got to change.
Yes.
Like giving away, stop drinking alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is going to be my 3rd month now. So I've been struggling with this.
Oh, congrats, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Still a long way to go.
Yeah.
I've been fighting this battle for a long time.
Don't worry. We know we've had these conversations. Yeah.
Yeah, 100 times. Yeah. I mean, trying to erase that out of my life, and this is the longest I've been. Now I enjoy it, man. I get up in the morning. I'm fresh.
Yes. Yeah.
I might leave a party early, but just show my face. I'm not. It doesn't interest me.
Different drive. Yeah.
Yeah, different drive. Yeah.
So let's get into how did you get into the concreting business, man? So you went to which school did you go? Which high school did you go to?
I finished my schooling in Marrickville High School. So that's the only school I started from scratch to finish. Yeah.
What was it like growing up in Marrickville at that time? Was there multicultural or was it?
Not many Islanders. Mainly the Islanders that were there. They were Tongans. Yeah. So my closest friends are all Tongans.
Yeah.
Not many Fijians around.
Oh wow. That was in the 90s, yeah.
Yeah, 96. I finished school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Last year.
Young man.
So a lot of Vietnamese, Greeks.
Yeah. Were you bullied or anything like that, or now you're pretty?
I was bullied when I first came to Australia.
Yeah. Okay.
Racism.
Yeah.
But besides that, no, not because my school was multicultural. If you were a white Australian,
Yeah.
you were rare. So you probably had probably 10%
Oh, okay.
white
Yeah.
Australians there. The rest was all just mixed.
Yeah. So okay then, and then Marrickville, and then from there, did you then go on to like TAFE or anything, or you went? What happened after that? Straight to work, or?
Look, I did try TAFE. I was always striving to do something.
Yes.
Just didn't have the direction or someone to show me.
Yeah.
Tried carpentry, didn't last long. Concrete, I sort of fell into concrete.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
got into it and the work ethic was there from my mum.
Yeah.
So I just had to find a job.
Yeah. Well, so when you started concreting, what were the majority of like the ethnicities in that trade?
They were Italians. So yeah.
Italian dominated back then.
Yeah. So it's the concreting business is started with the Italians, then went to Brazilians. Now there's a lot of Tongans.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, that's good.
Tongans are built for their work.
Yeah, nice. So you just can you elaborate a little bit on how you got into the concrete bit? What you started as an apprentice for somebody, and then did you do other jobs or?
I was actually doing steel fixing. That's my friend's uncle.
Yeah.
He was a steel fixer, so looking for work. So I was working for him. He only had a couple of days for me. Yeah. Then I actually asked someone on site, because he was still fixing for a concrete company. I asked someone on site if is your company looking for work.
Yeah.
He said, I'll ask the boss. The next day, see, this is the thing about grinding. You just got to grind, man. You never know. That's what I tell the young people.
Yeah.
You never know who's watching.
Yes.
So I was just working. I was there to work. I worked. Yeah. And then this guy come up, just stood over me and goes, I heard you looking for work.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. So if I was bludging,
yeah,
he would have just looked at me from a distance, not even approached me.
Yeah. So
yeah. So I was just working. He came, asked me, and I said yeah. And he gave me a job.
Yeah, nice. And then so you worked for someone for a certain amount of time. How long did you work for somebody for?
For a long time. I think. How old would I have been? I think maybe about 24, 23. Yeah. Working for a company, and then I eventually went to London where I met my wife. Yeah. I stayed there for 2.5 years, then came back to Australia. Then I started subbing out.
Yeah. Oh, you like as a subcontractor?
Subcontractor, yeah. Just sole trader.
Yeah. Okay. So
sole trader, yes.
What made you do that? What made you you like?
I actually, before I left Australia, me and my old boss, my first boss,
yes,
we had an altercation. So he basically fired me.
Okay.
He was very, he's a very hard man. Yeah. You got to be very strong and willed to stick around with him.
Yeah.
And it got to a point I got old, I had enough.
Yeah.
I was subbing around a little bit then when I went overseas, then came back, then subbed out to the company that was us, like a bigger company.
Yes.
My name was kind of well known because the people that did trade me up in the concrete.
Yeah.
So they knew I worked.
Yeah.
So when I came back, I got a job, sole trader, and then with the company General Baton, they do a lot of high rises, Meriton Apartments.
Yeah.
But they do other builders as well.
Yeah, nice. So you came back from England. You started subbing in. So how long have you been in business now?
6 years. No, 6, 7 years now. Yeah. Okay. So when I actually was on wages with that company I did sole trader for.
Yes.
And then when I opened, finally, I had a goal I didn't have much direction. I was doing everything by myself. I had a year, every 5 years, I need to make sure my funds are moving. Yeah. But I thought real estate.
Yeah, okay.
So trying to buy properties, got to a stage that, I think it was 300, 500,000, wasn't going to buy their house in Sydney.
Yes.
This is 6, 7 years ago. Wasn't going to buy a house in Sydney, and I didn't even think about looking interstate.
Yeah.
I just thought, man, I need to move this money. What am I do with it? And just end up buying a gym.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's hard when you don't have anyone, right? That you can
And
lean
directing,
on.
yeah, correct,
And this is the thing about our community is building a community in this area, in the area of money and finances. Someone you can call, just pick up and say, "Hey, I know that guy.
Yeah.
I trust him. He's affiliated with these guys. He's not going to try to rip me off or whatever. I just want to call him for some genuine guide, of advice or guidance, or someone you can just pick their brains who's a professional in their area.
Yeah, actually, I got close friends that I don't like. They won't talk to anyone else about it. They'll just like you try to help people together.
Yes,
but some people, a lot of people, too scared to talk about finance.
Yes, yeah. I feel like there's a stigma in our community in discussing money, and we've had a few conversations about it. A lot of it's to do with the village culture and community.
To be honest, Joe, it's not just our community. It's humans' nature.
Yes.
I've read that money is like sex, and no one wants to talk about it.
Yeah,
and it's true.
Yeah, it is. You're right. You're right. Yeah.
People won't talk about it. So but money is very important.
Yes.
People act like money is not important.
Yeah.
But why do you get up to sell your time for money every day? Because money is important.
Yes.
You just got to make sure that it's not the most important thing in your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I guess we've established that, family is the driver, right? For us as a big driver.
Yeah, correct. Look, see, so back to the story about the
gym,
gym and my job.
Yeah.
When I approached my boss back in the days, my boss, I said to him, look, what happened to gym during school holidays? My wife's got to watch the kids. Yeah. What happened to me was a blessing.
Yeah,
it's amazing. My wife and kids, my wife's got to watch the kids at school for school holidays.
Yeah.
I need to take 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
3 weeks off. What's that? Every quarter, yeah.
Yeah.
Him and his brother, they're partners. They said he's going to discuss it with his brother. Call me in the next day. He said they had a discussion. They're going to have to let me go. Shocked me, bro. Wow. I was there for about 5 years.
Yeah, wow.
And I gave my heart to this company.
Yeah, yeah.
I never ripped anyone off or worked. Never. I didn't like calling the boss.
Yeah, yeah. You do.
He's got me to handle the problems.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm that guy.
Yeah.
But then when he dropped me, that's what it felt. It felt like a kick to the face. But
that's a blessing.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yes.
If I didn't have that, I wouldn't be where I am today. And so, got into the gym. I had to go in the gym full time. Had no other work. Had time on my hand, so I started subcontracting to a guy.
Yeah.
He was doing labour hire.
Yeah.
Concrete.
Yeah.
What I'm doing now. So I found that I was actually looking for work for this guy.
Yeah.
I found a builder that one of concreters.
Yeah, yeah.
Told him about it.
Yeah.
Said, this guy, that man, he wants 6 guys.
Yeah.
We need to be there early.
Yeah.
Send the boys these messages, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not getting a profit. I'm just getting my pay out of it.
Yeah.
He turns up late himself.
Wow.
With 4 other guys.
Yeah.
Then after getting like a second builder for him, I was thinking, man, I can do this.
You can get the guys yourself.
Yeah,
Why this guy's not turning up? I'm giving him the jobs. Yeah.
I can get the work and do it myself, yes.
Yeah.
So I actually asked the builder,
the
one that was my contact.
Yeah.
I said to him, if I go for you direct,
am
I better off going for you direct? He goes, yeah, but don't be sole trader. He goes, open the company up.
Yeah.
Started from there.
Oh, nice.
But my drive was already there because when I got let go and I had the gym, I wanted to, I didn't want to fail.
Yeah.
So I opened up books. Nice. I didn't open books at school.
Yeah.
I started, man.
Oh, that's when you started reading, eh?
That's when I started reading, yeah. I started reading.
Yeah.
So I think my first book was, I think it's called 7 Habits of Wealthy People.
Of highly successful people.
Highly successful people, that's the one, yeah. That's the first book I read.
Wow. I haven't read it, but I keep seeing the titles on all the...
Yeah, that's the first book I read, and it's like, it's...
Yeah, awesome, man. That's that's awesome. Yeah. So leading to it was almost you were forced to read because you out of defense mode, eh? Attack mode. Let's say.
I got let go, and now I've got a client. This Meriton Apartments is one of the biggest builders.
Yeah.
If not, he's the biggest builder in Australia.
Yes.
The company that let me go.
Yeah.
There's 2 concreters that work for this company.
Yeah.
The company that let me go,
Yeah.
and my client,
Yeah.
who I'm running all the shows for.
Yeah.
But we're both in Meriton Apartments.
Yes.
So it just turned. Actually, I think last week it turned full circle because the owner of my old company, he rang me.
Yeah.
I saw his number and I was like, man, I thought maybe one of the guys off me.
Yeah.
So I pick it up, small chat,
Yeah.
and then towards the end he goes, oh yes, we're a bit quiet at the moment, so if you need any guys,
Yeah. Yeah.
now he wants me to hire his men.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy, man. What a story.
Full circle.
So yeah, I just the audience, if he's watching. So you've got a like a. How does your contract work? So you're a contractor with Meriton or exclusively, or how does it work? Like,
No, I've got a client who works for Meriton Apartments,
yes.
and he's almost retired.
Yeah.
He's just funding me.
Yeah.
So I run the business. He just funds it.
Yeah. Okay. Beautiful.
So I book in everything: the man, the labour, the concrete.
Yeah.
So there was actually other guys in my position,
Yes.
and one of the Meriton guys told me that give him a call because he wasn't happy with
Yeah.
these other contractors.
Yes.
I've been there for a while; they were getting comfortable.
Yeah. So the quality work's important, and your
100%.
So is it relationship in concreting, or is it what's the
In life, it's relationship. Business is relationship, but it's attitude.
yeah okay
I've got I remember when I first met with this client and I got my first job, which is 28 stories.
Yeah.
And I told him, he told me, oh, can you look after this job?
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, but I don't want to use those guys. I'm going to use my own men.
yeah
He goes, yeah, no worries. So I ran everything for him then.
yeah
You know? So and I remember taking one of the boys home. We're driving in the car. I was dropping him home, and then I said to him, I go to him, man, I'm hungry. And he goes, yeah, me too, man, I'm hungry. And I go, oh, let's go eat. But I was thinking, in my head, I'm hungry as in,
I'm hungry for the work.
the work I just got, man.
Okay, wow.
I've still got the same drive.
You're both hungry, but someone's hungry for that.
He's
talking
hungry
about
for a
food.
different thing, So I realised that he didn't understand what I was talking about. Like he actually thought food.
Yeah, food, yeah.
So we went to eat.
Yeah.
Just last year, I had a conversation with this guy.
Yeah.
I told him, remember how we were driving? He remembered that day.
Wow.
And I said to him, remember when I said he was hungry? He goes, yeah, I remember that. We had Hungry Jacks. I said, yeah, but I wasn't talking about that.
Yeah, wow.
I was talking about
making it, getting jobs.
I'm driven,
yeah. So where do you think that drive, part of that drive, it comes from? Where do you think that drive comes from?
Well, my mum was a hard worker, man.
Yeah,
so a lot of that came from that. And then when I had kids, I grew up.
Yeah, nice.
And I don't want to, never relied off the government.
Yeah.
There's, like a lot of people say I'm successful. In a way, where I come from, I am. Yeah. But there's a big gap between where I am and where I need to be, where I want to get to.
Yeah, and what is out there, what you see, right? Like
100%, 100%. So it's, I mean, all these so-called rich kids, there's formulas that their parents have taught them.
Yes. Yeah.
Someone's already taught. No one taught me what I know.
Yeah.
But now I see myself preaching to my kids. About this.
Yes.
At a young age, they probably know words. Depreciation. There's plenty.
Taxes.
And all,
budgeting. Savings.
Equity. What else is there? Good debt, bad debt.
That's it, man. So with your kids, how do you encourage financial education and literacy? I know you said you make them read a lot, and
I never shove anything down their throat. Monkey see, monkey do.
That's good.
My son, he's read a lot of my books. Not my books, they're his books. So I buy 2. I buy 3 actually. I buy one for me, one for him. And I always give away one.
Oh, wow.
A lot of people probably use it for doorstops.
Send it this way, man. So more about the concreting business. So, with concreting, how does it work? Like, so Do you see many Pasifika? So you're saying Tongans are big in
Yeah, Tongans.
yeah, compared to when you first started, right? So now we're getting a lot more. Do you see us becoming a force, like the Pacific community becoming a force in the concreting business?
Right, like I said, in the concrete business, started with Italians.
Yeah.
Italians came to this country looking for work.
Yes.
They were driven.
Yeah.
So actually, a lot of my attitude has come from them as well. I was pushed when I was young.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
you got to keep moving.
Yes.
So it's gone from the Italians, and the Italians became builders.
Yeah.
From labourers to builders.
Yeah.
Then you see the Lebanese. They used to be Aussie builders.
Yeah.
So the Lebanese, they used to be the hands-on. Now they're the builders.
Yes.
Now you see the islanders.
Yeah.
So the next step.
Yeah, is to be the builder.
It's the next generation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we can see it, man. Like we can touch
great,
it.
Yeah, 100%. Islanders are fairly new to Australia.
Yeah, yeah. We're with money. We've only had it over just 100 years compared to other communities. They've had it for thousands. So I always say, look, we don't have to be too hard on ourselves. But this is a journey. We can accelerate it now. You know,
the Lebanese they started with not much, but now they're dominating.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
They're building everywhere.
Yeah. But
now in the island community, you see people they're doing stuff. The younger generation, they're getting educated.
Yeah.
They're taking more risk.
Yes. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, and you see it on Facebook everywhere, right? They're out there trying their businesses, clothing, food.
Yeah, that's right.
It may be. So it's really good. Are there many? So is it? Do you employ Pacific Islanders in your business?
All my boys, the majority, 98% Tongans.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Tongans is just word of mouth.
Yeah.
But
So pretty much what I've gotten is hard work in the concreting business. You got to. What are some of the qualities and skills you would need, like, for concreting?
And concrete, anyone can do concrete. Just got to have the right attitude.
Yes, attitude.
That's it. Yeah. If I see you got potential to learn, you're gonna hang around.
Yeah. Is it good money? Like in terms of pay, do you have to go through an apprenticeship program, or is it like you can just start as a labourer and
it's more on hand.
Yeah.
You learn from first day to like I said, it's easy to learn. It's attitude.
Yeah. What's the difference between then being an employee in say as a concreter, where you just turn up with your tools or whatever, start concreting, and then to the next step of owning your own business or becoming a contractor, subcontractor? What would be
attitude?
Attitude,
man. Yeah. Discipline, attitude. Yeah. Change your lifestyle.
Yeah.
If you want to grow in life, you need to change your lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, you went from sole trader to company. What kind of people did you need around you to sort of like? What were the most? So the accountants. It was pretty much an accountant, right? Is what you needed when you transited from
to grow.
Yeah. So in terms of structure, like hey, I've got a company now. Like, what are some of the things like that changes when you start earning more money?
You need me personally. I don't actually have a right team around me at the moment.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
To find the right people and to like my accountant is a Fijian fellow. He's good.
Yeah.
I think he told me he lectured in 2 universities.
Yeah.
But what he doesn't know, he can't help me with things that he doesn't know.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it's important to have the right team, and that's part of this, man, is building a community that we can go to, that we can trust, that we
can bounce back from each other. Yeah, correct. Yeah,
have a track record. But I think because so far we did a SMSF loan for you this year, and I've seen your you manage your finances pretty well, but it's not a common thing, that people are paying their BAS on time, paying their taxes on time. What are some of the ways that you reckon that would help somebody, like just with tips and advice to do that, like, or to with managing?
There's a word called procrastination.
Yeah.
People who don't know what that means. It means don't leave things. Just do it.
Yeah.
As soon as you leave stuff, it builds up.
Yeah.
It builds up, and then you don't end up doing it. Don't think about it. Just do it. You got things to do.
Yeah.
Have a list of things that you need to do. Get them done.
Yeah. How did you get good at quoting jobs and stuff? What were like?
I'll say so. I'm lucky with the contract that I have.
Yeah.
I don't need to quote jobs.
Okay.
We already got the jobs.
Yeah.
So for Meriton, yeah. So this guy's that big that during COVID he was still building.
Yes.
While other builders had to shut down or they wouldn't move on to, they wouldn't start something new.
Yeah, yeah.
So he slowed down,
Yeah.
but he still had work.
Yeah.
So I had work. So my client, he's got an estimator.
Yeah.
He estimates it.
Yeah.
Then we just work off that.
Oh, nice. And yeah, it's pretty much the prices are set, yeah, and then
Give or take.
Yeah.
Give or take. Just keeping up our quality.
Yeah, nice.
To get the work.
Yeah.
So our there's only two.
Yeah.
Our company and this my client now.
Oh,
So
wow. That's awesome.
the good thing about Meriton is they keep everything in house.
Yeah.
So same people.
Yeah. Oh, what are some of the things you've learned, like from working with Meriton, like, you know, such a big company, like the standard, like.
Look, working for Meriton is a piece of cake for me because I've done it with my old company.
Okay.
My growth is managing myself.
Yeah. Okay.
Managing my time, managing my money. Just trying to get to where I need to get to. So it's like concrete is it's a cash cow for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm learning what to do with this money.
Yes. Okay.
That's the big thing.
Yeah, but you're learning it all yourself, right? And it's taking longer than probably.
I want to say myself
with books. Yeah.
With books, yeah.
With
books. So
that's what I mean.
Educating myself, reading books.
Yeah.
It's not easy, but it's not easy, but it's easy.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Does
that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Because you've got to put in the time to read it and do the work.
I told someone, I've got a few times now actually, that I do more hours now, but I have more time.
Yeah.
And if people think about how does that work?
Yeah.
Like I get up 3 a.m. and I fit stuff in, and my gym as well. I fit that in, then fitting my family in.
Yeah.
But I got more time with my kids now because I don't have to be at work all the time.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah. Yeah. On the job, on the tools.
On the tools, yeah. So I'll go there, manage them. I get to see my kids in the morning. Yeah. I get to see my kids in the afternoon.
That's one of the advantages of owning a business, right? Because
that's the time, yeah.
Yeah, you can manage your time. If you manage your time well, then you can allocate it to other areas. That's
a lot of people say that they need more money, but they don't. The more money you get, the more you're going to spend. All these things you got to control.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have all this. A lot of rugby league stars, Islanders, they make good coin at a young age.
Yes.
They blow it.
Yeah.
Because there's no money management. There's no education there.
Yeah.
They haven't come from this money.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
That's no one's taught them this.
Yeah.
I know this guy Trevor Liotta. Yeah, Trevor Liotta.
Yeah.
Liotta, yeah. His biggest regret. I met him in London. So he was a big name in London. Yeah. A Samoan fella.
Yeah.
There's a short doco going on about him. Where they interviewed him, and one of his main regrets was blowing all his cash. Yeah. And we used to go out. This guy used to just shout trays and trays of it. JD and Coke. That's what he loved. Trays and trays. But he had money coming in.
Yeah.
But you have to think it's got to stop. Yeah. The money's got to stop sooner or later.
Yeah. How do you can keep it going?
Yeah. I don't. People say to me, like my kids say to me, Dad, when you pass on, he's going to run after this company. Yeah. I tell them it's not about the company, it's about the assets that I build.
Yeah.
That's what's my kids are gonna manage that.
Yes, that's right.
That's their business.
Yeah. Oh, that's your that's the dream for the kids. That's really any parents wish is to leave a legacy for their children that will be able to give them freedom, to give them choice,
Yeah. So that word legacy as well. Yeah. I used to think that legacy meant someone big, Malcolm X, Mahatma Gandhi, touched the people's
that's right.
Millions and millions of people. Leaving my legacy with my kids, that's it. That's where it starts. That's where it needs to be. That's it. And the rest, if you touch other people, well, that's a bonus.
Yes. So just focus on your family.
That's it. That's it.
I think what made you start the gym, or what? Because you were getting all the money, so you thought I got to put it somewhere.
Yeah, look, so I've always trained. The thing about training is people used to say to me when I was younger, that, what are you training for? Yeah. Now at 46, I know the answer to that. I never knew. Yeah. What are you training for life? Yes. I was training for life. I was trying to keep fit.
Yes.
Trying to keep healthy. Yeah. So I've always been in the industry, like for myself. not the business side of it.
Yeah, yeah.
So I thought it was a piece of cake.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's not.
Yeah. Okay.
You got to understand business.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We end up selling the business because it wasn't going well, but.
You stuck at it for what, 4 or 5 years?
6 years.
You had it for 6 years.
6 years,
That's
it. Money management was the issue.
Yeah.
If I managed the money right at the start, I would have been all right.
Yeah.
But because of the concrete side, I was able to hold it longer.
Yeah, you had cash flow from another source. That was helping with this.
I always tell my kids, just recently one of my kids said, Dad, have you ever failed? Yeah. I said, yeah, the gym.
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't see it as a failure.
Yeah, that's good, man.
I learned from that.
Yes. That's university fees, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
That's university fees. You're not going to make that mistake again.
No, I learned a lot.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be in a position I am today if I didn't buy the gym.
I think about it because I have a bit of a background. So when I think about you holding that gym for that long and running this concrete bit, I'm like, this guy, I don't know how he's done it, man. He's the man. Like, it takes tenacity, bro. It takes willpower. It takes management. It takes discipline. It takes all of those things. So.
Yeah, 100%, man. I'm driven. That's why I go out drinking. It's affecting me.
Yes.
It's affecting where I need to go.
Yes.
I don't know how long I'm going to give it up for, but I've told myself I'm going to cut it out.
Yeah.
And I see, man, successful people. Sonny Bill.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should get him here.
One day. Yeah.
Sonny Bill, 50 cents.
Yeah.
Doesn't drink.
Yeah. Yeah. They're rare, right? Because alcohol's everywhere, and it's just a bad drug, man. That it's an accepted drug that we're all victims of it. I'm a victim of it, and
alcohol's a trap.
We're also victims.
Alcohol's a trap because when you got during COVID, what was open?
Yeah, just
the shop was open.
Yeah.
Everything else shut down.
That's right. Yeah,
and
then culture has become so normal, right? In Australia and
Australia,
Fiji,
everywhere.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Everyone just drinks, but the terms that these non-drinkers use is you're higher in life.
Yeah,
but it's a good feeling, man. Getting up early in the morning, I'm routine. Routine is the thing.
Yeah, nice.
As soon as I drank, my routine get out the window.
Yeah, that's right.
It'll take me. I'll start binge eating.
Yeah. Well, I'm 1 week sober, guys. No. Yeah.
It's a big step, man. When I reached 2 months, I was looking for 2 months.
Yeah.
And then I stopped looking for 2 months, and then next minute I'm almost my 3rd month.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So
awesome. How do you think your Pasifika culture has influenced you to run business and handle money? Like Pacific, you're like in the Fijian Pacific background.
I think
culture.
I don't know if it's culture but I know my mum is.
Yeah, your mum's the biggest driver. Yeah.
My mum showed me how to save.
Yeah.
So she doesn't know much beyond saving.
Yes. Yeah.
Like assets and to move cash.
Yeah.
She was somewhere in Fiji. Was shown by I guess her parents.
Yeah.
To work.
Yeah.
Save. I know the island community. They don't look for the future.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it was my upbringing, the way that I kept moving around.
Yeah.
It's man.
Probably security. Yeah, you're looking for security, and then.
Bro, it's amazing that we moved that many times.
Yeah.
And I had to change school, man. When I got to year 9, my parents moved to Pendle Hill.
Yeah.
Like I didn't change schools. I didn't want to change schools, so I used to catch a train.
Yeah.
From Pendle Hill to Redfern, and then change stations, then walk to school.
Yeah.
I've done that every day.
Yeah.
I told myself, man, my kids.
Yeah. In a spot.
I'm never gonna. So that was my drive to not only mom inspiring me, but
well, that's interesting because we had a couple of Samoan brothers here, and they had pack up so many, seen the mom pack up so many times for to move rental properties that the reason that finally got them to buy a house was because they didn't want to see their mom ever, having to clean a rental property ever again, so that they have to move, being given notice,
Yeah, moving's not easy.
Yeah.
But you know what? I recently, and I'm probably around the time when I came to you looking for super.
Yeah.
First, I wanted to see what was out there, how much cost. I went into a unit in Blacktown.
Yeah.
Lift up the top, and in the hallways, you got those lights that you push in.
Yeah.
And it's got a timer to come out.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So light was on when we got off on the floor.
Yeah.
And we went into man, it was small corridors, nothing like a hotel.
Jeez.
Like a hotel's open, bright lights everywhere, photos, a small corridor, take it to the units, go inside, have a look at the unit, come out. Like in my mind, I already thought, man, how was I like when you're young, you don't realize.
Yeah, that's how you live like that. You couldn't imagine that. That's how you live.
Yeah,
we just for us it was normal. It was
normal, yeah. But now as seeing this as an adult, when we came out, there was no lights.
Wow.
And I forgot.
Yeah, that's where
that you got to press this button.
Yeah.
And then when I was looking for these lights, and then finally I realized, wait, no, man, I was thinking to myself, man, I don't like it's.
Yeah. Like no, I don't want this. It's like just a reminder. This is a driver. Yeah.
I stopped. Actually, that stopped me from actually even moving on with that property.
Yeah.
I didn't want my son to be involved in that.
Yeah.
My son was 14 now, so maybe 13. This is educating him, taking him around.
Yes.
And yeah,
awesome, man. How do you balance your business with your family and community?
Family.
I think you touched on it, eh?
Yeah, I got always. It's you got to have energy for the kids.
Yeah.
That's a must for me.
Yeah.
So I've actually, when I was building my house, I had money in the bank, so I was thinking, man, I should do a lot of this work myself.
Yeah.
I could.
Yeah.
I thought, man, if I do this work myself, I'm not spending time with my kids.
Yeah.
So what's the point in all this?
Yeah.
So why have I got the cash in the bank that it's taking me time to get it, time away from my kids, and now it's going to sit in there while I'm taking time away from my kids to build the property or working in the house.
Yeah.
So I learned that to like it's time. Time is the most important thing I can give my kids.
Yes.
So I got it's not the cash.
Yeah. It's time.
It's time, and time.
Having that cash gave you that time, right? Like having built, worked hard and built that equity or built that buffer allowed you to bought back your time. Yeah.
I was lucky to have kids I guess you can say lucky for me anyway, at a later age.
Yeah.
So I can now, where I am now, I can spend time with my kids.
Yes.
Well, if I was doing that when I was young and had young kids, I would have lost a lot of time with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've grown. I'm a lot older than like when 20, 30. Yeah. I'm 46 this year, so my mindset is my kids.
Beautiful.
Spending time with them. Yeah. So I always tell my kids tomorrow's not promised.
Yeah, that's right. What advice would you give other Pasifika people starting their own business, especially about money?
Money, educate yourself. Books.
Yes. Yeah.
For someone like me, savings is easy, I guess.
Yeah.
But I know the mindset's not the same for people. You haven't been taught.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, it's amazing because for me, like I'm not bragging or nothing. It's just the way it is.
Yeah. Some people just haven't. Yeah.
So I know how to save.
Yeah.
So I'm actually on to the next level. I'm actually reading a book now talking about saving is good, but it's not enough.
Yeah.
You need to move your cash because talk about inflation and your savings dead.
Yes.
But you got to start savings.
Yeah.
This book actually talks about budgeting. If you budgeting is like going on a diet. Yeah. It's not going to last.
Yeah.
So you need to educate yourself in how to move your cash, how much you save, how to live on.
Yeah.
Not it talks about this is actually another different book that I read. Talks about debt.
Yeah. So what I'm getting is because you don't really have people around you who could help you, you're like reading is where you're getting a lot of your.
Reading is where I get my info from. Yeah.
In terms of mentors, so I guess in concreting you probably had mentors just by being on site and having built relationships with different people.
Mentors in which?
Yeah, how do you find mentors in general? Like if you're like, whether it be for work or for life, how is it something that's been? I think it's tough for everyone to find a mentor, right? Or how do people find? Or how do you find mentors?
I think mentors in working hard, I guess. and providing for your family. My mum won, and the old Italians, they've got this thing, which I'm still trying to achieve. Is just that they used to buy their kids a house.
Yeah. Well, I've got a few Italian concreter friends who that's what
that's their goal is. Yeah.
And they've got them, like they've achieved it because their parents were concreters. Yeah, and they've lifted on.
Yeah, so that's where I guess that was my mentors too, because I want to do that for my kids.
Yes.
The advantage of that is my kids are going to be close to me.
Yeah.
So I'm already looking to establish properties close to me.
Yeah.
So when they move out, whatnot, they're there. My grandkids are next to me.
I have a similar sort of vision, goal that I would want my kids all close to me as well, and be stable, have security.
Yeah. Finance? Books, man.
Books.
I haven't really...
Because everyone understands it themselves, the way they understand it, right? So for us to just... But it would be nice that if they could pick up the phone and call, say, hey, Mike, this I'm having this job, I got this question, if just to have that.
So when I got I was doing the super with you, I opened my self-managed super fund around COVID.
Yes.
I looked into it, opened one up, there's a small group of friends, I told them about it.
Yeah.
It takes hard. Yeah. It's hard to tell people.
Yes. Yeah.
It's hard to talk about money.
Yeah.
So I spoke this 4 good friends of mine.
Yeah.
Group chatted them.
Yeah.
Talk about funds.
Yeah.
This is when I finally was moving, like making more than.
Yeah. Making a good income.
Making more than I knew I'm making more than these boys because I know them.
Yeah.
It's not about me making more.
Yeah.
It's just, boys, this is what we need to do. Yeah. These are my close boys.
Yeah.
One sent a message. It broke me, bro, because it took me. It took me a lot of courage to open up about finance. Yeah. So, and I did. Yeah. And then one told me, one message back, it sounds like you're bragging. It broke me.
Yeah, that's the worst. Yeah,
I didn't want to sound like that.
Yeah.
Then I messaged him, I don't want to, not bragging, I just wanted to share. It's like this podcast. You want to educate people.
That's right. Yeah.
So we made another group. I made another group and I left this guy out. Yeah. Because I don't know, his mentality is different.
I feel like we have it as a community. We have a similar mentality. Like we don't want the village has to stay equal. Like it can't. Like no one can be better than the other person. But
it's not about being better. That's the thing, Joe. It's about if I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Like this podcast on the way here. Yeah. I was thinking to myself, man. I was here. Like everything I read or listen to, they talk about giving.
Yes.
This is giving.
Yes. That's
That's the thing. Someone might be listening to it and something might click in them.
Yep. Exactly, man. That's exactly.
Yeah. So these other 3 friends with their partners, I told them about the super.
Yeah.
That's when I'm first starting, and then after COVID, when I bought a place, when I went for the second one, second property in super, and I told him again, look how much. Yeah. This is the movement. This is the movement. Yeah. It triggered one of them to start asking questions.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah.
And I said to him, man, you want help? My help, yeah. And I said to him, man, he goes, I want to know what you know. I go, but I said, bro, read books. He goes, yeah, you always tell me to read books. Yeah. And I said to him, yeah. He goes, yeah, but I want to know what you know. I said, man, ask the right questions.
Yeah, yes.
He needs to know what he wants first before I can help him.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe I wasn't saying the right words, but as soon as I said, ask the right questions, what do you want? Yes. How can I help you? There's so much.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
Yes.
So he's looking into his super now. Nice. And he's moving. He's moving to self-managed super fund. He's thinking about his retirement. It's good. It's
definitely.
It's just thinking. People don't think about it.
Yeah, and that's because we're just looking, because we're new to this money game. I want the answer, or we want someone. We're trusting of people. So if you told them do it like this way, and then it doesn't end up that way, then it becomes a problem. Then he starts blaming you.
That's the thing. So, remember during COVID when we were doing the stock market?
Yeah, that's right.
And I used to say my opinion, and then I used to at the bottom I used to write I'll find
use your own
you do your own research.
Yeah.
legal terms.
Yeah, that's right.
No, but you got to do your own research.
Yeah.
I didn't want you. I'll tell you, Joe. Look into this, man. It's and you think, man, I want to make a killing, but then you go bankrupt.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Yeah, everyone's financial situation is unique, so it's unique to them because they live their life differently.
Yeah, 100%.
And this is one of the things that I guess we have to understand is not everyone's it's not a one size fits all solution. It's very unique to you.
It's their own.
Yeah,
that's it. Right. It's where you want to go, how much you want.
Yeah.
Some people, if they're making 200,000 and they're happy, I'd rather have 200,000 and be happy than have $1 million and be depressed. And I want to get up.
Yeah.
If you're making 200,000, 150,000, you're happy with that. You don't want any more of that.
Yeah, 100%. How has property helped your journey, like in terms of your life?
Property, that's where I wanna head. I wanna head into developing eventually, even start small townhouses. But real estate. Yeah. Real estate is my goal.
Yeah.
But to have the right structure set up for legal, tax, that's what I'm learning now. Yeah, that's where it's educating yourself, which is what I'm doing now, and then passing that on to my kids.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, man. Any advice or inspiration for anyone out there watching, Mike?
Oh man, it's easy. That's what I say. It's easy. The grind is hard. Yeah. But life is beautiful.
Yes.
You know, I get up every day now because man. I grind. I said to we got a mutual friend, Thomas Pickering. I said to him, man, not a lot of people can do what I do.
Yeah. No, I agree.
You know, step into my shoes. It's not bragging. It's just facts.
Yes.
But I'm putting in the work.
Yeah.
I'm sacrificing today's pleasure.
Yeah.
For the future.
Yeah.
You know, it's
pay now, play later.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's 100%. But it's worth it.
Yes,
the grind is worth it. Yeah. You know, you still got to. Main thing is you look after yourself, have faith in God.
Yeah,
everything happens for a reason.
Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask about how your Christianity, like how your faith developed. Like how did you, like how did you get closer to God, or what was your faith journey like?
Man, it was actually at my wife's grandmother's funeral.
Wow.
So we were at the funeral, in Fiji.
Yeah.
So it's actually my brother-in-law's father who's a preacher.
Yeah.
And then I started just crying. He was just preaching, and I just started crying.
Wow.
And I went up to him after the ceremony, the burial. Yeah. I said to him, your words brought me to tears. Yeah. He goes, not my words, it's God's words.
Wow.
He said that God had a reason for him. Yeah. And one of that reasons was me.
Yeah.
Those words there, it changed the way I look at the Bible. Yeah. Christianity used to be a fashion. Yeah. You see in Hollywood, you see the rappers are wearing the crosses. Yeah. So I was one of them. It was just fashion. Didn't understand. Yeah. But when this guy told me that, I started digging into Christianity. Yeah. I used to always think I was criminal minded. I used to walk past cars and had to look inside. Yeah, 100%. Even as I got older, I wasn't going to do nothing. Yeah. But it was just a habit.
Wow.
Just a habit to look what's old term was searching. Yeah. So just looking inside, see what's in there. Yeah. And as now, man, when I got baptized, when I found Christ, it just came out of me. No more. I could walk past the car and I noticed myself doing that. Like before, I used to look like this.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. It's like that. Because we all, you grow up in this environment, you become distrusting of people. You're just survival mode. You're like looking at ways to survive. But I that's amazing, man.
Yes. So God, man.
Do you know what he was preaching about that day?
Actually,
do you remember?
This guy here. He started this ceremony like this. And it caught my. This is what caught my attention. Yeah. At a funeral. Yeah. He said, we're at a sad. during this sad time and a happy moment.
Yeah.
I remember.
Crossroad, yeah.
Yeah, I remember I looked at my father-in-law, it's his mother, and he believes but he doesn't believe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was like, his face was like, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean happy? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
As a Christian, he knew you're going to God now.
Yeah.
That's where he was talking. It's sad for flesh.
Yeah. Yeah. But you guys,
But
got to meet them. Yeah.
the next life.
Yeah.
Having that belief in God, like everything, and when it comes to my finance, my life, I know that if I just got to keep doing what I need to do, everything will fall in place.
Yeah.
Which it has.
Yes.
I told myself at a young age that I'm going to live in a brand new house that no one's ever lived in before. My kids going to live in it. Forgot about that dream, and it happened. Told myself that I was going to marry a Fijian girl, so my kids won't feel racism. Now look at that.
Yeah, it all happened, eh?
Yeah,
But, when you stop trying or forcing it, right?
Yeah, just what you ask for happens.
Yeah.
I mean, me now, I'm not phased, man. Everything when it comes to my mum's. Actually, my dad first. My dad, when he passed away, I felt bad.
Yeah.
Because I didn't feel bad.
Yeah.
That's why. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when it came to talk about my dad, I talked about God.
Yeah.
My dad and I have a message to you about God. I spoke about God.
Wow.
You know, when my mother-in-law died, I got close to this. This is the closest I've been to this woman ever, and she's dying. And we openly talking about death to her.
Yeah.
She had cancer, so it's how close I got to her because I know the freedom. That's what it is, Joe. It's the freedom.
Yeah.
There's no sadness in within.
Yeah.
You know, I get up now every morning. I'm happy, bro. Some days I'll have the busiest day.
Yeah.
And I'll have gospel. I don't listen to.
Yeah, the world music anymore.
I don't listen to other music. I don't listen to no media, nothing. If for me something happens in the war or something, my son would tell me. Like, if I'm interested, I'll look it up.
Yeah.
But the gospel and man, just drive.
I think and that's a big part of us as a community as well as our faith, right? And I've recently been on the similar journey that you're speaking about, and it's awesome, man. And I'm learning too, and I think I think it's important. That's an important part of the foundation, right? Yeah, that is the foundation.
A lot of people think that I'm going to church on Sunday.
Yeah,
Christian, I go to church Sunday, but what are you going to church for? When Monday you're going to you need to really absorb the message.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I've heard a lot of successful people say that the finance and everything is all in the book.
Yeah, it is. It is all there. That's where pretty much I go to now.
Yes.
Oh man, Mike, thank you very much, bro, for coming on today. I know we're probably going to do this again because we're new at this too, and I feel like you've given a lot of gems that I think we can go down and apply to our lives. And yeah, man, I just want to thank you for making the time for us today, and man, we'll do it again soon.
Thanks for having me, man. Like I said, bro, this year is giving. It's all about giving, and you doing this. It's you're taking your time out to give to people, educate people, and people that come to this show.
Yes,
it's they're giving. If they can't see it, well, that's what they're doing. Yeah.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Thanks,
Cheers.
Mike. Cheers.